Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle, and it's called X is the Key by Visumation, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every box. Digits in a purple Renban line are a set of consecutive digits in any order, and they cannot repeat. That's a very important thing to remember. So these 3 digits are consecutive, but they can be in any order. These 7 digits are consecutive, but they also can be in any order. And again, no repeats are allowed. Digits separated by an X sum to 10. So these 2 digits add up to 10, and these 2 digits add up to 10, and those are the only X's that are that separate digits. Digits on an arrow sum to the digit in that arrow circle. So these 3 digits add up to, these 3 cells add up to whatever this is. These 3 cells add up to whatever this is. Digits in a cage cannot repeat and must sum to the small clue in that cage if given. So these 4 cells add up to x plus 6. And again, digits in cages also cannot repeat, and this is 9 digits. So this has to add up to 45. These 2 digits add up to x, these 2 digits add up to x, this adds up to x, this adds up to x. An x in a cage represents any number which must be deduced by the solver. X represents the same number in the entire grid. Okay, so it's just basically, yeah. So X is the same throughout the entire grid. It could be any of the numbers. Digits along the indicated diagonal must sum to a multiple of X. So these 4 digits must sum to a multiple of X, and these 5 digits must sum to a multiple of X. And these can repeat, remember. So those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so we know this is X. We know that's X. This has to be the same then because that adds up to 10. So we know then that this is the same as this. We also know that the corresponding number has to be the same. I don't think this can be 6. This could technically be 6. Yeah, that's possible. This has to be 6 through 9. This also has to be 6 through 9. X is a digit. So this has to be 1 through 8, right? It cannot be 9. This is also 1 through 8. But this part cannot be 7 or 8. Specifically. Right? Because this is 1 through 6. This is 1 through 6. This can't be 5, though. So this has to... So X has to be 4, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Oh, that's actually interesting. These 3 are consecutive. These 3 are consecutive. These 3 are consecutive. So one of them's 1, 2, 3. One of them's 4, 5, 6. And one of them's 7, 8, 9. We just don't know which is which. So we're going to mark these as all the grays, but we don't know which one's which. Okay. This must be a multiple. So this one must contain 3 through 7 at least. And it cannot contain Okay, so this is consecutive. So if this is 4, if x is 4, this is 10, which would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this would have to be 1, 2, 3 here. This would be 4 here. If this is 4. So that would be 4, 6, 1, 2. This would be 9. Hold up. So if this is 6 and this is 4, this has to be 1 and 2. And then this would add up to 4. But that only 2 digits add up to 4 have to be 1 and 3. So this cannot be 4 then. This can't be 4. This can't be 6. This can't be 4. This can't be 6. If this is 6, this is 4. So this would have to be 1, 5, which means this is 2, 3, and this would be a 9. So that does work. So this set of 4 must equal 12 through 15. I'm going to pause because I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and let's resume. So, what are the possibilities here? So then, red has to be one of these, and yellow also has to be one of these. Oh, this can't be 5, right? The red and the yellow could be consecutive with each other. We just don't know. Interesting. Okay. What does the dark gray and the light gray have to be? So one of them's 1, 2, 3. One of them is 4, 5, 6, and one of them 7, 8, 9 for all the grays. Now, assuming this is not the 7, 8, and 9. I don't know if that's a good assumption. Assume this is 7, 8, 9. If this is 7, 8, 9, this has to be 6, which means this is 1, 2, 3. So then this would have to be 4 and 5, which would mean that x is 9. So this would be 9, this would be 1, this would be 2, 3. You have 9, 1. 2, we don't know what these are. Okay, so again, this would be 7, 8, 9. Therefore, this would have to be 9. Therefore, this would be 1, 2, 3. Therefore, this would have to be 4, 5, 6. So this would be 7, 8, or 9. This would add up to 9. So it's either 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, or 6, 3. Therefore, this would be 15. So it could be 1, 2, 3, and 9. It could be 2, 3, 4, and 6. Can it be 3, 4, 5? No. So it can never be 3, 4, 5 because it's at x. The cage is at most x plus 6, which is 15. If you have 3 plus 4 plus 5, that's 12 already. Right? So it's either 1, 2, 3, or it's 2, 3, 4. So either way, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has to be 2 or 3, definitely. So it's either 6, in which case this could be 6 plus 6, or it's 2, 3, 4. And this could be 5, right? Could be 14. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Which means this could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This cannot be 2 or 3. So this is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, digits in the case. Let me just go through again. Purple are a set of consecutive digits. Digits separated by an x, sum to 10. Digits on an arrow sum to the digit in that arrow circle. Digits in a cage cannot repeat and must sum to the small clue in that cage if given, right? We have x and x and x and x and x plus 6. And we know this adds up to 45. We just don't know, which one it is. Oh, that's interesting. So if this is, say x was 6, right? And then the yellow's 4. Both of these would have to be on the line, right? If that's the case, this would have to be 4, 5, and 6. So 7, 8, and 9 would have to be either here or here, which would mean the 6 would have to be here, right? Or here. But if this is 6 and 4, and this is 6, that doesn't work because 6 can only be 1 plus 2 plus 3. Therefore, the 6 can never be the case. So this has to be 7, 8, or 9, and this has to be 1, 2, or 3. Right, we just eliminated 4, 6, because again, if this is 6, this is 4, that means this has to be 4, 5, and 6, because it's either 1, 2, 3, it's 4, 5, 6, or it's 7, 8, 9. And 2 out of them, at least one of these 2 has to be here. Because it's eliminated from here and it's eliminated from here. So then 4 and 6 are in the same set entropy, really. So this would have to be the same entropy. So this is 4, 5, 6. One of these would have to be 7, 8, and 9. If that's the case, then this becomes 6, which means this has to be 1, 2, 3. But that's contradicted because the yellow has to be 4. So we know this has to be 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3. So it can no longer be 12 in the middle cage. The middle cage has to be 13, 14, or 15. Okay. So if it's 1, 2, 3, it has to be with 7 then. 7, 8, or 9. If it's 2, 3, 4, it could be with 5 or it could be with 6. But if it's 1, 2, 3, it has to be with 7. So 4 can never be in this area specifically. Right? If this is 4, this would have to be 1, 2, 3, but then this has to be at least 7 because x is 7, 8, or 9. And this would have to add up to 13. And 4 cannot be consecutive in a 3 Renban set with 7. So we know the 7 is here then. This has to be 7. So we can eliminate 7 from every other cell in box 5. Because this has to be either 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9 in that Renban. So that means the 7 has to be either here or here, right? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so if x is 7, let's go through the possibilities. If x is 7, we have 7, 3, 7, 3. This must be either 1, 6, so that'd be 1 and 6, or 2 and 5. This cannot be 3, obviously. Again, this would be 1, 6, or 2, 5. So this could not be 6. Hmm. Oh. This could not be 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, which would mean this was to be 7, 8, 9. So then this would be 6, which would mean this is 2, 5. So this is 2, 1, 5. No 5, 6. No 5, 6. So this can't be 5. We know this is 1, 2, 3, and this has to be 7. So one of these is 8. This can't be 7. This has to be 7, 8, 9. So this is 8, 9. This is 8 and 9. This has to be then 1, 2, 3, which means this is 4, 5, 6, which means that can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 1. This can't be 2. That can't be 5. So this can't be 1. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. So 7. So this can't be 4, 5, 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 1 or 2. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. This has to be 3, 7, 8, and 9. So this can't be 3 or 7. This has to be then a 3, 7 combination. So this 3, 7 and this 8, 9 forces this to be 6, this to be 8. So no 6 or 8, no 6 or 8, no 6 or 8, no 6. So this has to be 9, which means this can't be 9. This is 7 or 8. This can't be 7. There has to be a 7 in one of these because it's 1 through 7, 2 through 8, or 3 through 9. Therefore, this is 7. There has to be a 3, and this can't be 3, so the 3 has to be one of these two. I mean, so far it's still okay. So this can't be 1 or 2. 1 of 8 or 9 is there. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 4. This has to be 7. So this has to be 4. Which means this is what? 6, 8, and 9. So this has to be 5, which forces this to be 1. This is 9. This is 8. This then forces this to be 2 and 6, which does not add up to 7. So you cannot have x be 7. So x could be 8 still. Right? So x cannot be 7. X could be 8. X could be 9. If it's 8, this could be 2, 3, 4, which would mean that's 5, 6, 7, and it's valid. Or it could be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8. So this can never be 7 then, right? If this is 2, if x is 8, this has to add up to 14. So it's either 1, 2, 3, 8, or it's 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is 9, this has to add up to 15, which is 1, 2, 3, 9, and 2, 3, 4, 6. So the 7 can never be there. Therefore, the 7 is one of these two. We also know that the 7 has to be here, right? So there has to be a 7 here or a 7 here, which means there are no 7s. So if this is 7, this would have to be 7, right? If this is 7, this would have to be 7. So there's no other 7s in row 4 or column 4. So this cannot be 7 here. This is, well, let's not fill everything else in. So this is 1, 2, or 8 and 9. We don't know which. Hmm. Hmm. This cannot be 7. This can't be 7. Oh, wait, no. This could be 7. Yeah. We just know for column 7, sorry, column 4 and row 4, that it can't be 7. Okay, so say this was 9. I'm not sure which way's the better way. Say this was 8 and 2. Let's try 8 and 2. No, 8. 2 or 8. This is 2 or 8. No, 2. That means either this is 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that's 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh, that's actually one interesting thing. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Hmm. So x is 8, which means it cannot be 4, it cannot be 6. It's either 1, 7 or 3, 5. This is either 1, 7 or 3, 5 also. So this can no longer be 6, because then that would require 1 and 3. This can't be 6, so this requires 1 and 3. Therefore, this would have to be 7, 8, 9 here, right? Because 7, 8, 9 would eliminate both possibilities here. Therefore, this has to be 2 if that's the case. So this can't be 7. This can't be 1. So this would have to be what? 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can't be 9. Therefore, this must be 9. This must be 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. There's no 6 anymore, so that can't be 6. This can't be 6. Where's the 6 in row 9 and column 9? They both have to be in... Well, okay, so then this would have to be 6. So this would be 6. This would have to be 7 and 1. This would have to be 8, but we have a contradiction, right? So the 7 would have had to be here, because the 7 cannot be in this box. So, yeah, so we have a contradiction. This is 1 and 7. This would have to be 8. That works. But this one doesn't, because this is 7 and 1. This can't be 1 and still be 8. So, yeah, that doesn't... Yeah. So it cannot be 2 and 8. We know x is 9 now. So x is 9. And the yellow one is 1. So this can't be 1. This has to be either 1 or 9. This can't be 1. This can't be 1 or 8. This can't be 1 or 8. So this can't be 2. This is 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. So this could actually still be 4 and 5 here. So we eliminated 7, we eliminated 8 as possibilities for x. This is 15. So either this is 1, 2, 3, 9, or it's 2, 3, 4, 6. So if it's 6, it could be with 5 and 7 or 7 and 8. If it's 9, it has to be with 7 and 8. Hmm. If either of these is 1, 2, 3, this must be 4. Right? If either of these are 1, 2, 3, the 4 must be here, or the 4 must be here, right? So if this is 1, 2, 3, we have 4 digits from 1 through 4. Therefore, all 4 digits have to be 1 through 4. And this can't be 4, so this has to be the 4. So it becomes 2, 3, 4, and 6 in that case, if one of these is 1, 2, 3. If, however, one of these is 7, 8, and 9, this has to be 6. So this has to be 9 and 1, 2, 3. That doesn't work. Oh, wait, it does work. That's fine. So again, if one of these is 1, 2, 3, the 4 has to be here, and this becomes 2, 3, 4, 6. So then this becomes 7, 8, 9. The other one's 4, 5, 6. And this has to be 9. Hold up. I think yeah. So, okay, let's say this is 1, 2, 3. Then this has to be 4. This would then have to be 6 with 2, 3, 4. So then we have, this is 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9. This would have to be 1. So this could not be 1 here. This would be 2, 3, 4. No 1, no 2, 3, no 6, 7. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. So that can't be 3. No 6 here. No 6 here. So either that's 6 or that's 6, but we don't know which. I mean, this seems kosher. This would have to be 8. This would be 8. This would have to be 7. And so that would be 2. So this would be 9. Which would make this 3 and 6. So far this seems... Okay, so then this would be 6. This would be 3. This would have to be 4 and 5. So no 4, 5. No 8, 9. No 4. So 4, 5, and 6 would have to be here. Oh, but that doesn't work. So for this one specifically, it cannot be, this cannot be 1, 2, or 3. Let's just make sure this is correct. Assumption was. Okay, so assuming this is 1, 2, 3, you have 4 in row 6 that are 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, this has to be 4. So there's no 1 here. There's no 4s anywhere here. Right, so this is 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3. This cannot be 1, 2, 3 anymore, so this has to be 7, 8, 9. So this has to be 1. So that can't be 1. Therefore, this has to be the 1 if that's the case. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. One of the ones is over here. This can't be 2 or 3, which means this can't be 6 or 7. This has to be 4, 5, 6, which means that can't be 6. This is 2, 3, 4, so this is 6. This can't be 6. There's no 7, 8, and 9 here, so this has to be 7. This has to be 8, so this is 9. This is 2. This cannot be 2, 3, so this has to be 4, 5, or 6. This is 4, 5, or 6. There's no 2 here. There's no 9. There's no 6. So this cannot be 4, 5, or 6. This can't be 6 either. This can't be 6. So 4, 5, and 6 cannot be here, but there must be a 5 on this Renband line. So the 5 would have to be here, but that eliminates that 5 as a possibility. So this specifically... So this light gray cannot be 1, 2, 3. What about if we made this 1, 2, 3? So if this is 1, 2, 3, we have a similar thing here. So this can't be 4. This is 4, so this becomes 2, 3, 4. No 4, no 4, no 4. This can't be 1, 2, or 3. This has to be 4 and 5. So no 4, 5 here. This can't be 4, 5. This is 7, 8, and 9. This has to be 1. Oops. This has to be 1. So this can't be 1. This has to be 4, 5, 6. So this can't be 6. No 4, 5, 6. No 2 or 3. No 4, 5, 6, which means no 3, 4, 5. No 7, no 2. 4, 5, 4, 5. This can't be 7, 8, 9. But then we don't have any other possibilities of having 7 or 8 here. Therefore, this can't be 1, 2, or 3. So we know now the 1, 2, or 3 has to be the medium grays. So this has to be 1, 2, and 3. So this is 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. We know one of these is 7, 8, or 9. We don't know which, but then that forces this to be 6 or 6, which means this can't be 6. So this has to be 9, which means this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is 7 and 8. So no 1, 8, or 9. No 1, 8, or 9. No 1, 8, or 9. So one of these is 4, 5, 6. One of these is 4, 5, 6. We just don't know which. The other one's 7, 8, 9. So the 9 is either here or it's here, right? So this is 15. So either this is 6, in which case this is 1, 2, 3, or this is 6, in which case this is 1, 2, 3. This can't be 2 or 3, so this can't be 6 or 7. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possibility, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. One of these is 6. So if this is 7, 8, and 9, this has to be 6. Otherwise, this is 4, 5, 6. So there can't. So either one of these. So either this is 7, 8, 9, and that forces this to be 6, or it's 4, 5, 6. So nothing in box 6 and box 8 can be 6. Because either this is 7, 8, 9, and that forces this to be 6, or it's 4, 5, 6, which means it sees 6. So this can't be 6. We know the 1 has to be here. This is either 2, 5, or 3, 4. This is 2, 5, or 3, 4, or it's both 2, 3, and 4, 5. So if this is 1, 2, 3, this can't be 2 or 3. These can't be 2 or 3, obviously. If this is 2, 5, or 2, 4, or whatever, or 3, 4, this would have to be the corresponding 2, right? If it's 2, 4, this would have to be 3, 6. If it's 2, 5, it has to be 3, 6. If it's 3, 4, it has to be 2, 7. So this cannot be 2, or 1, or 3. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one we don't know. This is 4, 5, or 6. The 1 has to be here. This can't be 6. If this is 6, this becomes 1, 2, 3. This has to be 4, 5. So this is 6. This has to be 7, 8, and 9. But this can't be 7, 8. It can't be 6. It can't be 4, 5 because that's 4, 5. Therefore, this cannot be 6. Therefore, this cannot be 7, 8, and 9 here. This has to be 4, 5, 6 here. And this has to be 7, 8, and 9 here. Which means this is 9. Excuse me. So this has to be 6, which means this is 1, 2, 3. And this can no longer be 3, 6. So this has to be 7 and 2. This is 3. There is no 7 here. Excuse me. No 4, 5, 6 here. No 4, 5. No 4, 5. No 4, 5. So this is 2, 3. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 6 anymore. This has to have a 9. So this can't be... Ooh. That doesn't work either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I must have made a mistake. Where though? This is rough. Okay. I don't know where, yeah, where I made a mistake here. Okay, let's restart with keeping the time. Again, so this red has to be where this red and these yellows match. The red cannot be here or here, so neither can the yellow. So one of the reds or one of the yellows has to be here. We tried 4 and 6. That doesn't work. So if this was 4, this was 6. But this would have to be 1, 3 then. And then the problem is that this is no longer valid because this digit would have to be 9 at most, but that would require 612, which is not possible. So x cannot be 4. What about if x is 6? If x is 6, that means this is 4. So this has to be 1, 5. But then that forces this to be 2, 3. This is 6. This is 4. So this would have to be 4, 5, 6, which means this is 7, 8, 9. So this is 9, we know. So this would have to be 1, 2, 3, which forces this to be 5 and that to be 1. This has to be 7, 8, and 9. So this is 6, but the problem is that 6 requires 1, 2, and 3 to add it up to if there's 3 digits. So this is a contradiction, so it cannot be 6. What about 7? Let's go with 7. This is 7 and 3. I can't type, can't move. That's 7, this is 3. This is either 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This would have to be 1 and 6 or 2 and 5. This is 1 and 6 and 2 and 5. So this can't be 6, this can't be 1. This would have to be 1, 2, 3, and 7. Because 2, 3, 4 adds up to 9, but 13 minus 9 is 4, so it would also have to require 4, which doesn't work. So this is 1, 2, 3. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. So this is 8 or this is 8 or 9, which means it's either 4, 1, or 1, 5, or 2, 4. So this cannot be 8 or 9. This can no longer be 1, 2. So this is also 7, 8, or 9. So it's 8 or 9. So this has to be 7, 8, and 9. This is 3. The problem is this row 9 cannot have 8 or 9 here, and it can only be in this spot, but we don't have 2 spots for it. So that does not work. Right? Because this can't be 8, 7, 8, or 9. This can't be 7, 8, or 9. The 7, 8, or 9 has to be here. So that's a contradiction. So it cannot be 7 as x. What about 8? Okay, let's go through 8. 8 and 2, 8 and 2. So this is either 1, 7 or 3, 5. This is 1, 7 or 3, 5. We have 2 or 8 here. This can no longer be 6 because it would have to have 1 and 3 be there. And then this cage wouldn't work because both possibilities of 1, 7, and 3, 5 are eliminated. So this can never be 6. So this is 7, 8, or 9. So this cannot be 7, 8, or 9. This could be 6 though, right? Because it could be 1, 3, 1, 3, and that's 5, 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, right? This can't be 9. This could be 6 through 9. Okay, so this can't be 7, obviously. This can't be 1. This is 2 and 3. If it's 1, this is 8. If it's 2, 3, 4, this is 6, right? This 2 has to have a 1 or 3. Right? To add up to 7, 8, or 9, you have to have a 1 or a 3. Because if you don't, it would be 2, 4 plus 5 would be 11, which is not possible. Therefore, this cannot be 1 or 3. 1, 2, 3, or 8. So this would be 4, 5, 7, or 9. 6, 7, 9. This would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So it could be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's possible. This is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either this is 7, 8, 9, in which case that's 2. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I got a contradiction with 2, 8. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I. Okay, so say this is 7, 8, 9. Therefore, this would be 6. This would have to be 1 or 3. So this would be 5 and 3, and that's 1. So no 5 here, no 6 here. The 5 would have to be here, which means none of these can be 5. So this can't be 3. This is 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 7, 8, 9. This has to be 1, 2, 3. Therefore, this is 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 1, 2, or 3. So this is 4, 5, 6. No 4, 6. No 4, 6. This must be 1 or this has to be one of 1 or 3. This is 1 of 4, 6. This can't be 1, so this can't be 7. Therefore, this becomes 2 and 8. So this is 2. This is 8. So that would have to be 8 here. I don't know how we figured that out. Oh, this can't be 6, right? So this would be 8, which means this is 1, 2, 3. No 8, no 8. Therefore, this is an 8. Therefore, this has an 8. This can't be 3, so this has to be 3, which makes this 1, that 3, 5. No 2, this can't be 3. This is a 3. We have 7 and 9 here. So both 7 and 9 have to be here, which means this can't be 7 and 9. So that's 4. This is 6. This is 9. This is 7. This is 9. This all seems kind of valid. That's 4. So the 8 is here, which means we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this cannot have a 1. This cannot have a 1. So this is 1, 2. Which means this is 3 through 9. So the 7 has to be one of these. That can't be 7. Therefore, this is 7. This is 6 or 9, so this is 6. This can't be 6. This has to be 9. This seems valid. Huh. This is 6 or 7. Maybe I only went through one scenario for the 2 8s. Do we try to go through all the valid 1 through 1 and 9 scenarios? This is 4, 5, or 9. So this is 5 or 9. This is 4, 5, 9. This is 4, 5, 9. Okay. This all seems kosher. There's no 1, 2, so there has to be a 7 somewhere. This can't be 7, so this is 7. This all seems fine. This might be the solution that we're going down. Can we eliminate 1 and 9 then? Yeah, I think I might have just gone down one path with the 2, 8. Let's see what happens if we have 1 and 9. It seemed to run into a contradiction. I don't know. Okay, so then let's try 9 and 1. This is 9, that's 1. This is 9, that's 1. So this is 1 or 9. This becomes 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. This is 2 through 6. This could be 6 through 9. This could be 6 through 9. 2 through 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this becomes either 1, 2, 3, 9 or 2, 3, 4, 6, right? Yeah. So if it's 6, it's 2, 3, 4 with it, which means the 7 has to be one of these two. We also know the 7 has to be one of these. Right, so this, if it's 6, it has to be 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. If it's 9, it has to be 7, 8, 9. So we tried if this was 1, 2, 3, if the other one was 1, 2, 3, I think, right? So this is 1, 2, 3. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, this is 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3. Therefore, this has to be 7, 8, 9. Therefore, this is 1. This is 1. So this can't be 1. This is 2, 3. No 2, 3 possible. No 2, 3 possible. No 6, 7 then. This becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There has to be a 7 and an 8. So this would be 7 then. And this would be 2. This would be 8. So no 7 or 8. This cannot be 2 anymore. So this has to be 9. So this becomes 6. So this can't be 8. This can't be 2. This can't be 2. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. Where is a 7 or 8 in row 9? So this has to be 7, 2. This is 8. This is 9. So this is 6. So this can't be 6. So this is 6. Which means this is 3 and 5. That forces this to be 8, which makes that 7. Which makes this 4. So this can't be 4 or 6. That's 3, 5. This can't be 9. This is 4 and 6. So we have a 1 in one of these two. So 1, 9, 5. So this has to be 5. But this 5 eliminates all possibilities here. This 5 eliminates all possibilities for this rand band because you need a 5 somewhere. And the 5 is eliminated here and here. So this rand band is no longer valid. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what if we made this 1, 2, 3, right? This would be 1, 2, 3, which means, again, this would have to be 4. So it's 2, 3, 4. This would be 6. So we have 7 and 5, or 7 and 8. We don't know which. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. So this becomes 4, 5, 6, which makes this 7, 8, 9, which makes this 1. So this can't be 7. This can't be 4, 5, 6, which means this can't be 4, 5, or 3. This can't be 7, so this can't be 2. So this can no longer be 2 and 6, so that can't be 6. This can't be 3. This can't be 6, so this can't be 3. This can't be 1. There's no 2. There's no 3. So this becomes 4, 5. So this can't be 4, 5. This can't be 4, 5. One of 4, 5 has to be here. This can't be 7, 8, or 9, but then in row 9, where can the 7 and 8 be? It can't be in box 9. It can't be one of these because you need 1, 2, or 3 to be with 7 or 8. Can't be here because this can only add up to 9. Can't be here because this is 1 and 9. So we have a contradiction because this can't contain, row 9 can no longer contain both 7 and 8 in it. So therefore, if you have 1 and 9, the 7 and 8, sorry, the 1, 2, 3 has to be here, which means this is 9. Which means this can't be 9, this can't be 9. So you can no longer have 1, 6. This can't be 6, so this can't be 3. This can't be 2 or 3, so this can't be 6 or 7. This becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has to have 1 of 2 or 3. So this becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 9. This also becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 9. If this is 4, 5, 6, this has to be 7, 8, 9, which forces this to be 6, and that's 9. If this is 7, 8, 9, this is 6, and that forces this to be 9. So this is 9 either way, which means this is 1, 2, 3. This is 7, 8. This is 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. So this can no longer be 9. This can no longer be 9. So 9 is one of these two. I think we ran into a contradiction this way. Okay. I think we tried one side being 7, 8, right? Okay, yeah. So if this is 6, this would be 2, 3. I think we tried it this way. So this cannot be 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. This is 2, 3. So this has to be 4, 5. So this cannot be 4, 5. So this is 6, 7, 8. Can't be 6, 7, or 8, and that doesn't work. So this cannot be 7, 8, 9 here. Therefore, this has to be 4, 5, 6, right? So this is 7 or 8. No 4, 5, no 4, 5. This has to be, so this has to be 1, and it has to be 9. So then this is 1, and this is 9. This is 7 or 8. It cannot be 4, 5. This is 2, 3, 2, 3, so this can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 1. This can't be 9. This can't be 4, 5, or 6. So this is 9, which forces this to be 6. So this can no longer be 3 and 6. But this 6 forces this to be 1, 2, 3. So this would have to be 1, 2, and 3, which forces this to be 7. But then we have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair, which doesn't work here. So that's a contradiction. So 1 and 9 does not work. So it has to be 2 and 8. So we've gone off through all the possibilities of 1 through 9 also. And we have to, therefore this has to have 2 and 8 then. And it looked like that 2, 8 that we were going down was correct. So this has to be 8 and 2. This is 8 and 2. So this is either 1, 2, 3, 8 or 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's 5, it has to be with 6 and 7. If it's 8, it has to be with 7 and 9, right? So we have 1, 4, 5, 8, 6, and 9. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I can't type. Okay, so this is 2 or 8. We still have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this cannot be 4 anymore. It cannot be 6. So this is 3, 5, or 7. This is 1, 3, 5, 7. So this could be 6 through 9. This could be 6 through 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be 2, obviously. It cannot be 1, 3, so this can't be 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, or 9. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can calculate. Yeah. Okay, so then we have this is 7, 8, or 9. This is one of 1 or 3. This is one of 1 or 3, so there cannot be a 1 or 3. So no 1, 2, 3, or 8 is in column 9. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is also 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Here we don't necessarily have anything, right? If this is 5, this is 2, 3, 4. If this is 8, this is 1, 2, 3. And it could be 6, 7, or 7, 9. If it's 5, it's 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not sure how I got a contradiction. I don't think I don't think I calculated all the different possibilities here for 2 to 8. Okay, I kind of messed up. Anyways, what do we have here? Hmm. Again, this could be 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, let's try it being 7, 8, 9. I think that was the contradiction one, right? So then we remove 7, oops. We remove 7, 9 here. This can't be 7, this can't be 1. So this would have to be 9, this would be 7, this would be 1. This would have to be 8, and that's a contradiction, right? So that shows this cannot be 7, 8, 9 here. So this has to be 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, this can't be 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6. This has to be 8 then. So this can't be 8. So then we can remove that. This can't be 8. So this has to be 7, 8, 9. Which means this is 6. So this becomes 1 and 3. So this is 5 and 7. But it can't be 7, so this is 5. This is 3. This is 1. This can't be 5. This can't be 6. This can't be 7 or 9. So the 7 or 9 has to be here, which means this can't be 7 or 9. This can't be 1, 3, or 7. So this is 5. This is 4. This is 3. No 4, 5. No 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 6. So this has to be 6, 7, 9. This has to be 4. No 4. Oops. This cannot be 3 here, so this has to be the 3. This can't be 4. This is 1, 2, or 4. This can't be 5, so this has to be 8. So this becomes 1, 2, 3. No 6 here. The 7's here. This can't be 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 8. No 4 or 8. This becomes 1 or 2, so this can't be 1. This can't be 1. This can't be 6, so this has to be 1. This is 6. This is 2 and 8. So specifically, this is 2. This is 8. This can't be 2. This has to be 3 because we have 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3 here. So this can't be 3. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2. This can't be 1, obviously. The 4 has to be one of these two. So 3 cannot be here, therefore 3 has to be one of these. 1 and 2 cannot be here. 1 and 2 cannot be here, therefore this is 4 through 9. Because it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no 8, so this has to be 8. One of these two is 8. This becomes 1, 2, 1, 2. 7. 1 cannot be either of these or this, so 1 has to be one of those. 3. Oh, this becomes 7, 9, 7, 9. So this forces this to be 6 and that to be 7. So there's no 6, no 6, no 6, no 6, no 7 here. So the 7 has to be here. This becomes 9, 7, 8 because of eliminations. This can't be 6. Oops. This can't be 6. This has a 3 and a 6 here. This has to be 4, 5, and 6. No, 4, 6, and 7. So this is 3, 5, and 9. This is a multiple of 8. So we have 12. So it's at least 19. This is 1, 2, 4, 5. Right? So this can't be 1. This can't be 2. This can't be 3. But it could be 1. No, it can't be 1. So this can't be 1. This can't be 3. So this can't be 2. If this is 4, this can't be 3, but it could be 5. If this is 5, this could be 4 or 6. So the 5 is always here, right? If this is 4, this has to be 5 because it can't be 3. If this is 5, it's obviously 5, so this can't be 5. So one of these two is 5, which means this can't be 5. This is 4 or 6. Well, that doesn't really tell us much. Oh, this is 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6. Therefore, this has to be 9. Because we have a 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 triple with 3 unique digits. And therefore, the 4 and 5 and 6 can no longer be in any other cell in row 6. So this has to be 9, which forces this to be 5. This is 4. So this becomes 3, 6, and 9. So this is 4, 5, 4, 5, which forces this 4, 5, 4, 5 pair means nothing else in box 4 can have a 4 or 5. Therefore, this is 1, and therefore this is 2. This can't be 4 or 9. So this becomes 5, 7, 8. We have 7 and 8. So this has to be 7 because of Sudoku. This is 8. No 7 here. Okay, so then we want... Oh, this is 9. Because 1, 2, and 6 add up to 9. So this is 9, this is 7. This is 9. This cannot be 9. Okay, so what does this add up to so far? This is a multiple of 8, remember. So 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 5 is 19. The next multiple of 8 is plus 5, which would be 24. Can it get to 32? I don't think so. Right? So 32 minus 19 is 13. And you need at least a 4 and a 9. And so that's not possible. So this has to add up to 5? Is that right? Yeah, 24 minus 19 is 5. So this can no longer be 5 or 6. This has to be 4. So this has to be 4 and 1. That's 5, 6. This is 3, 2, 7, and 6. 1, 2. This is 5 and 4. Okay, so this can't be 4. This can't be 5. This cannot contain a 6. It cannot contain a 9. So what do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1. That 4, this has to be 2. This is a 3, 4 combo. This has to be 6 and 9. So therefore, this is the 6. And this is the 9. Because the 6 eliminates there. So 6 has to be one of these 3. This becomes... so this has to be 2. And this is 1. This is 3, 4, 9. Triplet. This is a 1, 5, 7 triplet. The 2 has to be here, right? There's only one possibility for 2. So this is 2, which means 1 cannot be in any of these Ren bands. So 1 has to be here. So this can't be 1. Okay. This is could be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. But it can't really be 9. If it's 9, it needs to be with 8 and 7. The 8s can't be here, the 8 can't be here. So this can't be 9. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. No 5 or 6. So this has to be... So this has to contain a 5 because it's either 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7 because it cannot have an 8 and it cannot have a 9. The 9 is not here. The 9 is not here. The 9 is not here. Therefore, this has to be 9. So this has to be 7, 8, and 9. Because 9 can only be consecutive with 7 and 8. So this can't be 7, which means this is the 6. So this becomes 4 and 5, which makes that 3. Because then you have a Ren band. This is 3. This is 4, 7, 4, 9, 3. All because of eliminations. This is 4. This can't be 5, so this is the 5. No 3, no 6, no 5, no 4. This can't be 7. This can't be 7. Okay, now we have this is a multiple of 8. So this is either 7, 8, 7, 9, or 8, 9. If it's 8, 9, this is already a multiple of 8, but 3 and 9 is not a multiple of 8. Therefore, it cannot be 8, 9. So this has to be 7. So it's either 7 and 8. Okay, so you have 7 plus 7 plus 8, or 7 plus 7 plus 9. 7 plus 7 plus 8 is 14 plus 8 is 22. But 22 plus 3, so 22 plus 3 is 25. 22 plus 9 is 31, and neither are divisible by 8. So it cannot be 7 and 8. So I think it has to be 7 and 9. So if we have 7, 7, and 9. 7 and 9 is 16, plus 7 is 23. 23 plus 3 is 26, which is not the multiple of 8, but 23 plus 9 is 32, which is a multiple of 8. So that's what it has to be. So it has to be 7, 9, 8. This is 6, this is 3, this is 6, this is 7. This is all because of eliminations. This is 5, this is 8, this is 5, this is 7. And that's a solution. Yeah, I kind of made an error there about the 2, 8 being contradictory. I didn't go through all the possibilities there, which is what led to the problem. Anyways, I hope this was illuminating, and I hope you enjoyed this solve. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.